Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest here tonight, friend of the show, and the man who will be fighting for the EWF Hardcore title this Saturday in Henrietta, New York. Our good old pal Rob Too Sweet. What's
Rob,
up, baby?
welcome
How
to
we
the show,
doing?
buddy.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me back on. I'm glad to be here.
You're our
Absolutely,
favorite
man.
wrestler. We
Now-
have to.
You're buttering me up. Don't make me blush. I'm being filmed right now, you know?
Yeah, man. So, how have things been? What's going on?
Well, we're gearing up for EWF's biggest show of the year this year. Right before I came on the air with you guys today, I learned some horrible news. One of what I would say, like, the souls and hearts of EWF has passed away. Charles Scott Walter, him and his brother, the Walter boys, they're they're not wrestlers, they're not performers. They started out as super fans and were always there for everybody to support in the audience or to help out. They would come and sometimes be the only ones helping out build the ring or take it down. They would serve as security. The three of them, Jason Whitwer, one of our announcers, they are just, what I infectiously called the heart and soul of the company. And Scotty passed away there, and so this Saturday is going to be dedicated to him, and one of the best fans in this area. Anybody, all the indies in New York State know how good of fans him and his brother are, and just kind of took me by storm right now. But just we definitely lost some of our heart in EWF today. That's for sure.
Sorry to hear that, man.
I hate
that's
to
rough.
hear it.
Yeah, but we're gonna do it for him. We're gonna do it for him. His brothers. Yeah, Jason Whitwer always referred to them as his brothers, even though they're not blood related, and they're what make the community of wrestling special. We're gonna do it for him this Saturday. We're gonna dedicate that show to him, and him and his family and his brother and Jay, and just nothing but love for those guys. Top rope security for life, forever.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. It's gonna be a jam-packed show this Saturday, man. We got some big names coming on, and one of them you're actually gonna be jumping in the ring with, Enzo Amore.
Yeah, the real one. This is obviously a huge match. Anytime you could get in the ring with somebody, of that stature, of that level of fame in this business, it's a proving point. There's the spotlight on you. I got 4 other opponents in that as well, so my focus is a little divided. One of those opponents happens to be my best friend and tag team partner, Dewey Murray. Also the champion, Jeremiah Richter from Edge of Hope. He's a tall guy. He's got to be close to 7 feet tall. Giant man. And Thomas Kennedy, TK, young upstart from Buffalo. He's been wrestling the last couple years, and he's going to be something in this business. Very talented young man. He's like a barroom brawler kind of guy. but a lot of potential. So I'm on a mission, and I've never won championship gold in EWF. This is my opportunity. I've been derailed a few times. I've been close. I've had the EWF championship within my grasp, and due to different circumstances, it's still within my reach. But I hope that I can walk out of the big show of the year in my hometown, in the building that I made my debut in, the Dome in Henrietta, New York.
Bro. It's
It
written in the
is.
stars.
It's a homecoming for me. I started in that building, so I'm gonna make a point, and I'm gonna do it. And I don't care who I got to go through. Enzo Amore, I just got one message for you. I'm doing pretty good.
And you can't teach that.
No, you can't.
Bada boom, sweetness in the room. How you doing?
So let's talk about Rob Sweet for a minute. The last time you were on the show, you said that you were going to start doing big things, and you have lived up to that. Now, granted, we could not get a match with Matt Cardona, but Enzo is going to be that second best option. So where are you at right now, Rob? And what is past this goal of winning the EWF Hardcore title? What is next for you after this situation and this match?
Well, do you guys want me to be honest and truthful? You guys want me to?
Yeah, shoot from the hip. Shoot from the hip.
Want me to shoot? What's after this? Like, I'm gonna win the Hardcore Championship, and I'm gonna use that to propel back into the EWF Championship title picture. I'm not happy. I feel like I'm kind of getting screwed here. A little bit. This is a big opportunity, a big match. Most wrestlers would love to have this opportunity. I've been aiming for that championship. And let me just say, a new regime has taken over in EWF, in Extreme Wrestling Force. And I think they're holding me back. I think they're afraid of the power I can get once I become EWF champion. I think there's a lot of jealousies in the office. And I think a lot of those guys are a little bit upset that they're more over with the other workers than being over with the fans as much as I am. And that's a shoot. And I think they're trying to keep me out of that title picture because they want wrestling to be their image of what it's supposed to be. And I've never been a conformity kind of guy. I walk my own path. I talk my own talk. I'll punch the faces I want to punch. And, I was supposed to face HC Loke at our last show for the championship for a chance to walk into this big show with the title. And unfortunately, the venue double booked. And I'm just set to the side. Here's your consolation prize.
They cast you to the side. Like, wouldn't it make sense if you're booking this show? Hey, Rob essentially got screwed out of his opportunity. Let's give him it here at Death Wish.
Right, and that's
just passed you up.
Yeah, because the people in charge don't want me to shine more than them. That's the bottom line. I get over naturally with an emotional connection with the audience. I get over by being a tough SOB who can whoop ass. I'm not out there trying to be the super indie wrestler. I'm out there trying to get you, the fans, involved in this and to get you guys to see a fight. And a lot of those guys in charge, they're not capable of being that tough. They're jealous of the path that I've paved for myself. They're jealous of the reactions I get from the crowd. But it's only a matter of time that I'm going to force them to see that I belong at the top of the card. I belong the EWF champion. And if I got to win the hardcore championship to do it, if I have to go through my best friend, if I have to go through these young guys, these tall guys, and these former WWE names, then I'll do it. If I got to put my own body on the line, I've proven that time after time after time to a degree that those in charge, those at the top, they can't even compete with. Why? Because they're scared. They're scared to put their body on the line. They call me crazy. They call me, who knows, stupid maybe. But the thing is, they're not as tough as me. So I will prove at Death Wish that I am the best EWF has to offer. And this is my city, Rochester. The Dome is my venue. It's where I debuted. That's enough said. I'm going to do what I got to do in spite of the promotion that I helped create.
Right.
Do you want to pin Richter as bad as you want to pin Enzo?
Well, I think it's one fall. I don't know. I don't know the rules exactly. If it is, I'll pin whoever I got to. If it's one fall, I'll pin whoever I have to win that title. I don't care if, I mean, all four of those guys have resumes themselves. They have a pedigree themselves. It'd be legit to pin any of those guys to win the title.
Yeah, and it's just crazy to me that you go from being in the world title match and possibly like thinking, hey, maybe I'll just get my shot here at Death Wish, and then that gets taken from you, and then they put you in this 5-man match for the hardcore title. They can't even tell you the. I mean, it honestly sounds to me like they really got something out for you, and they're just gonna make you wait till the night of to find out what you got to do, because that's just a lot of things they're trying to stack in front of you to try to hold you back.
You know, and I'm not going to sit here and whine and cry about what they put in my way. This is pro wrestling. It's not easy. It's hard, and I'll prove it. Like I'll go through those men. I'll get violent. This is the hardcore title. It's a atmosphere that I'm used to. I'm used to being dangerous. I'm used to being put in dangerous situations. So let them do it. I'm just going to make them regret these decisions.
So Rob, what's your weapon of choice?
Well, you know, it's pretty much whatever I can get my hands on. But I will say I've been known to carry the Singapore cane around, or whatever you want to call it, the kendo stick. I think WWE labeled it. I'm an old ECW guy, so Singapore cane. I've used chairs. I've used tables. I've gone through tables. I'll do whatever I got to do. I mean, if I have to bring out thumbtacks and show Enzo Amore what hardcore wrestling is really about, that's what I'll do.
Oh man!
Say no to kendo.
I'm thinking a flaming table. That's what I want to see.
Flaming table.
If I got to bring it there, I will. I'm honestly, I'm not afraid to bring it to those levels. I mean, some people, to them, the violence is not what this is about. They're about the athleticism and this and that and the other. I embrace violence in every day of my actual life, in and out of that ring. It takes a sick mind to be able to go through that and to put other people through it.
True.
If I have to end a career, my own or my opponent's, in order to get that task done, I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, I mean, this is hardcore wrestling. It ain't for the faint of heart. Like you gotta bring it. Like this isn't gonna be your flips and moonsault, all this stuff. No, this is nose down. This is legit.
Yeah, to the
But it's hardcore
grindstone,
wrestling.
man. Like, this is gritty. This is what wrestling used to be about. It's what it beats in the heart of EWF and everybody in that locker room. I know all my opponents are going to be wanting to bring it. I mean, I can't speak for Enzo, but I know the other three pretty well, and I know they're very eager to compete, and I know they've all got something to prove. Jeremiah Richter is part of a group, Edge of Hope, that I don't really care for. When he debuted against me in an EWF championship match against his leader, Matic, and slammed me from a ladder through a table. So I ain't forgetting about that. And then as far as TK, I haven't mixed it up with him before, but I'm looking forward to it. And as far as Dewey, my best friend, my brother, we've mixed it up so many times before we were a team, while we were a team. We've never cared about if we have to go through each other. May the best man win, and we're going to throw haymakers. So
Could we see a Rob Sweet and Dewey situation where you guys are going to kind of team up a little bit at the start of the match?
Oh, I for sure you're going to see us helping each other out a little bit, but when we clear all the other guys out, we're not going to be afraid to go nose to nose. We've done it before. We expect it out of each other. We're each other's favorite opponents. So, and Dewey is the first EWF hardcore champion. So I know he's got something to prove, and I know he's feeling a little ticked off about how he's been treated on this big show of the year as well. So, hey, everybody's got something to prove. It's just, are you willing to go through hell to get to it? I am.
I mean, all I know is that at the end of this match, everybody's going to know the name Rob Sweet if they don't know already. Because the last man standing in this match is going to be Rob Sweet. There ain't no doubt in my mind about it.
Bro, I'm so ready. I am so ready. And you know what? I don't care. If you don't know who I am and you're coming to the show, first of all, you've been living under a rock, and it's not the ROC, Rochester, New York. You've been living under some other rock, maybe Dwayne Johnson, but maybe Don Morocco. I don't know. But for the old school fans,
yes.
But they will know who I am, because every time I go out there, I leave a little bit of myself out there. I always walk out with less than I came in with. Physically, there's always a piece of me left in that ring.
Rob, could we see you jump into a little bit of animosity with the front office, even during the show a little bit?
I mean, I'm going to make my opinion known. If that spills out from the locker room to the other side of the curtain, wouldn't be the first time I've done that. And I've about had it up to here with the amount of respect I get. I put 16 years this September, 16 years in. I've done more than most of these jamokes at the top that are in power have ever done. But that's okay, because I don't belong to a crowd. I don't belong to a group. I walk my own way, and they have a problem with that. So, you know what? It's all going to come to a head at some point or another. And if it's during Death Wish, sure. If I find another time that's more opportunative, sure. But the one thing I'll guarantee, I'll be walking out Death Wish, EWF Hardcore Champion.
I like the sound of it. That even sounds good.
Gold looks good around my waist. It always has. It really always has. Championship material. It's what I am. It's what I do.
Yeah.
So Tommy, I know you're going to be at the show representing Yankee Rebel Wrestlecast, and
Absolutely.
you're going to be there. Are you going to have the YRW title with you at the event?
I think I might have to. I mean, why not just represent this show and just come out there with my belt on, with my Yankee Rebel Wrestlecast shirt on, and
Yeah,
I signed
Tommy,
for
bring it.
Rob.
Bring it, because after I win the EWF Hardcore title, you and me are taking a picture with our championship belts together.
Yes.
All right?
Absolutely,
That's a
absolutely. And if
guarantee.
you win that title, bro, I want that signature on that belt. I just want you to know that I want that signed.
You got it. When I win. When I win.
Yes. When you
Exactly.
We'll
Not
win,
an
have,
if. This is not a prediction, everybody.
it's a
This is a
spoiler.
spoiler.
you
For all
damn
you
right it
guys.
is. And I'm as serious as anybody could be about that. Nobody really truly wants it more than I do. It means a lot to me. This Saturday, I'm leaving it all out there.
Yeah, and just take that belt out of Richter's stupid face. Just look at him.
Look at
I
him.
mean,
He's like a walking like King Tut. Like he's old as hell.
He's like Vikings, the TV show from Timu.
Yeah, yeah. Walking around with his heavy metal t-shirts, his death metal shirts. That's cool and all. That's cool. Whatever. Like I've listened to metal my whole life. I don't got to wear a t-shirt about it.
it sounds like he's just compensating for what he doesn't have. That's all I
Right.
got
I
to
mean,
say.
he's got the height, but does he have everything? Nah, he ain't got the balls, son.
So, do you think there's a possibility that with the caliber of talent that's in this match, it may be a little intimidating to Enzo?
Enzo, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's coming in thinking he's the big shot. He's the big famous wrestler. He's been to the WWE. He's faced this guy, that guy. I'm thinking he might actually take us all for granted. Thinking we're all a bunch of jamokes in his eyes. And that's all I need is for someone to think I'm not a threat to them. I'm going to be a threat to you, brother. And you're going to see me look right in your eyes and tell you the real one's in front of you, dude. I
I'm,
mean,
I'm telling you, you've already showed us your crazy eyes before. I don't want to see them things. I don't want to see them. I don't think Enzo wants to see them.
it's going to be a different mode when that bell rings. You're going to see a side of me that's not so happy and cheery.
Well, that's why I'll be glad I'm on the other side of the ropes because I don't want to be in there with. I, I don't. I don't want to be like, nope, I'm good. I'm good. I already know. I already know.
That's right. We need to keep the Yankee Rebel Wrestlecast in business. I can't be hurting the hosts of the show.
Exactly. Exactly. Because
Uh,
I want to keep having you on. I don't want to have to not have you on because of
and we
some
don't want
unforeseen
Brian to have the show to
circumstances.
himself either. He's
No,
just
you don't
gonna
want that. You don't
fill
want
all his
that.
opinions and nobody to counter it. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
It'd be
I,
like having Dave LaGreca doing a show by himself. It'd be shitty.
It'd be shit, right? Busted open is all the other guys. So right.
oh,
So, what do you feel is going to be the atmosphere at this show? Do you feel that you being the hometown boy that it's going to be that much more motivation for you in this match?
Um. Yeah. If there's anybody more, see, Dewey is from Rochester, but Dewey doesn't live in Rochester at the moment. He lives in Dansville, New York. He moved south. So I am the only true Rochesterian in this match. The other two gentlemen that aren't Enzo Amore, I believe, are both from Buffalo, New York. My dog is barking. I am so sorry.
no, you're good.
But wow, he's going crazy. You know what? He must have got a whiff of my opponents, and he's freaking out because he wants some of them himself. But I'm pretty sure my little dog, can handle them too. So
I mean, dude, I'm gonna be there, front row. I'll be right there. I'll be cussing them all out for you. Trust me. I
good.
will. I will make my voice heard. YRW will be represented. Rob Sweet will be represented. And it's going to be an amazing night of wrestling, my dude.
I cannot wait. I lived for days like this.
Biggest night of the year. Rob's going to get his title.
Yes.
Going to jump
And
this man right up the card.
and we're gonna have our picture with our belts. That's for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, I'll have my camera ready. When that bell rings, all right, here we go. Chant time.
You damn right. You, me, and Jacob.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Other than your match, what match are you looking forward to watching on the card?
Outside of my match, let's see. You got Brian Kendrick versus Nick Ando. I think that's gonna be a great match. You've got HC Loke defending the championship against John McChesney. I'll be watching that one very closely.
I feel like we should maybe see an appearance at some point in this match because that'll really tell the upper bosses how you feel.
Yeah, we'll see how my attitude maintains throughout the day that day during that show. I can't exactly predict what's going to happen when it's all said and done. But we also have Robbie Vegas and Dirty Dango, the former Fandango, going against Greed for the EWF Tag Team Championship. We have a tag team battle royal, which we introduced last year. The winners get a tag team title shot. An up and comer, Matt McCoy, is facing Cloudy. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the whole thing, the whole day. You know, I'm looking forward to just making an impact. Honestly, let me be honest. I don't give a damn about any of those matches. I'm just telling the fans so they know. Honestly, I'll be so focused on my match. I really don't care about the whole rest of the roster. They can all kiss my ass as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, because I mean,
like I said, the office, the roster, I'm putting them all on notice. It's my time. I've been denied so many opportunities for a company that I gave everything for.
I just think it's a shame that the main event isn't even in the main event. That's what irks me.
I'm just saying, you know, this show's called Death Wish, but come Saturday, I'm Charles Bronson on their asses.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
1 through 5. 1 through 5.
1 through 5.
Oh.
There are 5 Death Wish movies, and I'll be Charles Bronson on their ass.
Man, it sounds like I'm gonna have to have a Justice for Rob Sweet sign out there. Jesus.
Yes.
Justice for Rob Sweet.
Keep the support coming, man. Because when I go to the top, I'm bringing Yankee Rebel Wrestlecast with me.
You damn right.
You guys are coming to the top with me.
Absolutely, it's gonna be.
We're gonna make sure everybody knows. Friday night.
For those, Rob, that are in the area, tell us how do they go to the show? What kind of admission? Do you have all that information?
So I personally don't know all that information offhand, but if you go to Extreme Wrestling Force EWF on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, There will be links to the ticket information on there. The time, the posters will be there. And also on Facebook, there is a Death Wish event page that will contain all that same information. Ticket information. We do them through Eventbrite. So I believe also if you just go to Eventbrite and type in Extreme Wrestling Force, you'll find it there as well.
Well, also on the graphic that we have up of this match, there's actually a QR code that you can scan for tickets. So
look at that high tech stuff right there. See, I didn't even. I just thought that was like some kind of yin yang symbol or something. What? Apparently, you get all your information doing the QR code.
Yeah, man. Because I just went on the Eventbrite app because I had that to get our tickets, and I just saw that just added October 13th. We're having the horror show.
Yes, that's our annual Halloween themed show. Every year, the horror show match main events it, and it's a event designed for danger and violence. And I am a 2-time horror show winner, which also goes to show you why the hell am I not in the EWF championship picture? I don't know. I think those in charge are keeping me down. Shoot.
Well, it just sounds like that. This Saturday is just going to be that stepping stone and just propel you right back there. Because, I mean, I just see you just taking that belt, throwing it at him, saying, hey, where's my match?
Did you guys see that? You guys remember when Brock Lesnar walked through that curtain and threw that belt at Vince McMahon once?
That's literally what came through my head when I.
That's literally what I'm going to do.
I'm like, yep.
That's literally what I'm going to do.
Man, they need to have me backstage because I'll be getting all the good footage.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, man. Rob, do you have any last words for upper management, your opponents, the fans about this weekend, and any closing comments at all?
Yeah. For Jeremiah Richter, hold that championship real tight before Saturday, because it's going to be gone. For Thomas Kennedy, I hope you're ready for a fight, because this is a big boy fight. This might be something you're not used to. For Dewey, I love you, but you know how it goes. And for the real one, Enzo Amore, man, how you doing? I ain't got no love for you either. So as far as upper management goes, well, quite frankly, they can kiss my ass. And for the fans, just know I'm going to leave it all out there for you. I'm going to leave some of myself in that very arena. You know, learn to love it, because that's what I do.
Love it. Rob, it's been great having you on. This Saturday, August 10th, at Dome Arena in Henrietta, Death Wish 2. We'll talk with the future hardcore champion of EWF, Rob Sweet. Peace out, my dude.